world, a network television first. 2 hours of incredible magic. From around the world, they have gathered the world's greatest magicians with their greatest illusions. Starring from the USA, world champion magician Lance Burton. The poetic magic of Montreal's Alain Choquette. The mind-bending illusions of Brett Daniels. Animals appear in midair with the amazing Canadian Greg Fruin. Mega illusionist France Harare. How to use magic to meet girls with Mac King. And that's only the beginning. Prepare to be amazed by the incredible card magic of world expert Bill Malone. Believe it or not, a man who will come through the television screen and read your mind in your own home. Max Maven. The First Lady of Magic, Las Vegas's own Melinda. The weirdest magician on planet Earth, Tom Mullica. And fasten your seatbelts because we have much more. The greatest lineup of magicians in television history, including from Universal Studios Hollywood, the masters of physical grand illusion, the Pendragons. From Spain, the wild and wacky Juan Tamariz. The dangerous illusions of Japan's Princess Tenko. The fastest hands in the world, Germany's Topaz. The comedy magic of U.S. crazy man Fielding West. Plus, special guests, magic superstars Siegfried and Roy. And we'll even teach you some magic you can use to fool your friends with Kim Alexis, Nicole Eggert, Beverly Johnson, Anna Nicole Smith, Ben Vereen, and the host of tonight's extravaganza, Robert Urich. And now, from the Circus Maximus stage at Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, the world's greatest magic.
Thank you. Thank you. And welcome to the first annual World's Greatest Magic. Now, we've searched the globe to find the greatest magicians and illusionists and brought them here to perform their most unbelievable wonders. Although you may be seeing some of them for the first time, I promise you that after tonight, you'll never forget them. And the magic won't just happen here on stage. We've even got some mind-boggling magic that you at home can actually be part of right in your own living room. We're going to do some things tonight that have never been done before. Our magic superstars will teach you some secrets you can use to amaze your friends. That's right. We're going to teach you some real magic tricks that don't take years of practice. And for the first time, we'll even show you slow-motion instant replays. So fasten your seatbelts, sit back, and prepare to be amazed. Oh, and remember, all the magic you see here tonight is being accomplished without any camera tricks or video special effects. What you see will be exactly the same thing as if you were right here in our live audience. So, are you ready for some magic? All right, let's get started. The person you are about to meet is a modern-day Houdini with one important difference. She's a lady. She's from Japan and was recently elected Magician of the Year by the Academy of Magical Arts. Her magic is a cross between the very beautiful and the very dangerous. Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Princess Tenko.
I'm Princess Tenko. I'm very pleased to be on the world's greatest magic. What I will now attempt is dangerous. Please do not try this at home. Domo arigatou. Thank you.
legitimate restraints and real locks. Although she will retain some mobility, many magicians have died attempting similar escapes. Try holding your breath along with Princess Tenko. An illusion like this takes years of practice and training. Please, whatever you do, don't attempt anything like this at home. It's already been over 30 seconds. Even with a professionally trained safety crew, this is dangerous. Princess Tenko has been underwater for 1 minute. 1 minute, 15 seconds. This shot won't cut away. She seems to be making some progress, but how much longer can she hold her breath and struggle to free herself? Nearing 1.5 minutes. If that man is forced to use the axe, hundreds of gallons of water will spill out onto the stage. Her support crew seems nervous. This isn't supposed to take this long.
Ladies and gentlemen, Princess Tenko. Isn't she amazing?
Howdy, I'm Matt King. And in addition to all my skill as a magician, you can probably tell just by looking at me that I'm quite the ladies' man. And that's my job on this show, to teach all you men at home how to use magic to meet the woman of your dreams. Women seem to find it irresistible if you can show them something useful. I'll show you what I mean. Howdy, I'm Matt King. I've invented the Matt King Hiccup Cure, and it really does work. You get any kind of a big grocery bag, and you put it over your head. You spin around till you're really dizzy. Oh, and your hiccups are gone. And so is she. She's probably waiting for me up in my room. I can sense these things.
There are many types of magic, including grand illusion, close-up, and sleight of hand. Our next magicians are a gorgeous husband and wife team. They've perfected a unique type of magic where the body is quicker than the eye. They call it sleight of body. From Universal Studios Hollywood, Jonathan and Charlotte, the Pendragons.
Charlotte and I are very proud to be on World's Greatest Magic. We brought something unusual, a piece of physical grand illusion that is very special and very fast.
can't believe what I just saw. I want to see it again. What do you think?
Whatever you do, don't blink. Even in slow motion, it's amazing.
I still don't believe it. Throughout the show, we're going to do something that's never been done before. We're going to give you a chance to become a magician. Our magic stars are going to teach you some simple tricks that you can do even if you're non-magical like me.
Hi, I'm Beverly Johnson. I'm here with the First Lady of Magic, Melinda.
Hey, Beverly.
Hi.
Are you ready to learn a trick?
I could use a trick or two, yes.
Well, I have one for you I know you can do. You've probably seen the trick where a magician takes a card, puts it back in the deck, and then finds a card.
Yes, I've seen that.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing tonight. What I have here are an ordinary deck of cards. I'm going to take these two cards right here. I'm going to put these two cards in different places in the deck. Square up the deck, and then to find them, I just go like this. And there's the cards.
How did you do that?
Well, I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to teach you at home, too, as soon as we come back.
So, okay, teach me. You take these two cards.
Still to come from NASA, the countdown continues to the vanishing space shuttle. Max Maven will read your mind in your own home. World champion magician Lance Burton presents his amazing Phantom of Death illusion. Brett Daniels will blow your mind with never-before-seen wonders. All this and more on the world's greatest magic.
Switching to...
The amazing power of Theraflu. Now in a non-drowsy caplet. New non-drowsy Theraflu caplets. Amazing.
Everyone's talking about... Hi, everybody. I'm Beverly Johnson, and welcome back. I'm here with the First Lady of Magic, Melinda. And Melinda, you promised me you were going to show me that trick.
Right? Well, remember the trick that I did earlier for you, where I made the two cards appear?
Yes, I remember that trick.
Okay. Well, this is really more of an illusion than sleight of hand. What we have here are two sets of cards. We have the 9 of hearts and the 6 of diamonds over here, and the 9 of diamonds and the 6 of hearts over here. Now, I know they look the same, and as long as you don't name them, people won't know the difference. Now, what you do is you take the cards, you take one set of cards, you place one of the cards on the top of the deck and the other card on the bottom. Then you take these two cards and you place them down on the table. Now you're ready to start the trick. Now you take these two cards and put them in the deck in different places. Square up the deck, and then hold them tight in one hand. Squeeze and throw them from one hand to the other. And there are the cards.
That's it? Oh, okay.
It's magic.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the world's top mentalist, Max Maven. Max, help us out here. What exactly is a mentalist?
Well, that's a good question, Bob, and not an easy one to answer. Perhaps the easiest way to explain it is to try something involving all the folks here at Caesars and also all the folks at home. So if you would, please, everyone, including you at home, listen carefully and do exactly as I say. Would you each extend your right hand, everyone? If you're confused, that's the one on this side. Good. Extend your right thumb. Extend your right forefinger. Excellent. Make a circle of the thumb and forefinger and touch it to your chin. No, that's your cheek. It doesn't help to switch at the last moment. Well, now perhaps you understand what I mean when I say it is not a difficult task to manipulate the psychological processes of the adult human mind. So we'll take this a step further, once again involving everyone here, everyone at home. Everyone around, think of a number from 1 to 10. Any number between 1 and 10, and that is your secret number, so don't tell it to anyone, not even the person sitting next to you. Has everyone got a number? Yeah? All right. The next step is to double that number. In other words, multiply it times 2. I think I lost a couple of you over there, but you're all with me? Okay. The next step is to take that new number, and to it, we add 8. All right? Everyone now has a new number. Still with me? Okay. If you would, take that new number and divide it in half. Divide by 2. And we'll call that result your current number. Finally, if you would, from that current number, subtract your original secret number. So now everybody here and everyone at home has a number that even you didn't know you were going to be thinking of. We're going to convert that number into a letter of the alphabet, and here's how we do it. If you're thinking of the number 1, then you would now convert that to the letter A because that's the first letter of the alphabet. If you were thinking of the number 2, you'd go to B, 3 would be C, and so forth. So now everybody should have a letter, yes? Yes. And you at home. Concentrate on that letter and choose a country somewhere in the world, near or far, that begins with that letter. Don't say it out loud, but choose a country somewhere in the world. You have one? We'll take this even one step further. Whatever your letter, move one step forward in the alphabet. So if you had A, you'd now move over to B, and so forth. And use this new letter to choose an animal, big or small, any animal you like that begins with that new letter. And finally, think of the color of that animal. So now you're thinking of 3 things: a color, an animal, and a location. I want you to concentrate and send that idea to me. No, that's silly. There are no gray elephants in Denmark.
You've seen magicians use doves before, but you have never seen anything quite like this next performer. A few months ago, the magicians of the world gathered in Yokohama, Japan, to select the finest among them. And the man you're about to see was awarded Finest Magician General Magic. He's from Canada, and he's got more surprises than a Hitchcock movie. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Fruin. If you've ever been to Vegas, you've heard of our special guests, Siegfried and Roy. They've made magic the #1 entertainment attraction in Las Vegas. And they created a new form of illusion using large carnivorous animals.
Hello, I am Siegfried.
And I'm Roy.
And welcome to Las Vegas and the world's greatest magic.
Performed by who else? The world's greatest magicians.
It's really quite extraordinary to see so many outstanding magicians together in a single show.
After all, we are a rare breed. Not quite as rare as the Royal White Tigers, but still pretty rare.
You know, most people, the first time they meet someone, ask, how do you do, right?
Unless it is a magician. Then it's, how do you do it? It's really quite charming.
Which got us talking among ourselves. Since you know we can't give you the answer, we thought maybe we could give you something else. We're going to share with you the greatest illusion of all.
Really?
Yes. How to make yourself disappear.
It's really quite simple. In fact, you probably already know how to do it. But maybe you don't know that you know.
For a starter, sit back and enjoy the show. Forget about the big deadline at the office or the letter you need to write.
When you experience the moment in full, you forget all about who you are altogether.
And poof, you disappeared.
It's completely harmless. In fact, it is very good for you.
And when the show is over, we promise you come back.
Samoti.
Sarmoti. It means Siegfried and Roy, masters of the impossible. This next guy is, well, he's just plain wacky. He's a magician, but he's kind of weird. In other words, he's my kind of guy. Here's Fielding West. Thank you, Bob. All right.
Thank you. Folks, it's magic, and it's a powerful thing, and we're here tonight to see what I can do with a little power. Ready? You, long, slender, silky thing, rise! Right. Not you, lady. My tie. Thank you. But while you're up, come on, let's get this, come on up here. Oh, come right on over here. I'll help you up here. Yeah, look at that. That's professional show business right there, folks. Come on over. What is your name?
Jessica.
Jessica, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, a volunteer from the audience. Where are you from, Jessica?
Florida.
She's from Florida. Jessica, we pulled you out of the audience. I know you're a little nervous, but let me ask you, have you ever been hypnotized before?
No.
No? You're in for a treat. Come with me. Come here, Jessica. Please, have a seat right there. Put your head down at that end, your feet down at this end. I'm going to hypnotize you. Close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and sleep. God, I love this stuff. No, she's asleep, trust me, it's television. And now with the use of my magical red cloth. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's magical and it's red. There you go. Now, sleep, Jessica. Sleep and listen to my voice. Because in just a moment, this woman, before this very audience, will begin to rise. And after she rises, I will take this solid pink hula hoop and pass this completely across her body, showing she has no support whatsoever, just like Seinfeld and Roy. No, I mean it. I mean it. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Watch this. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? She's gone. She's back. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessica.
I'm Charlotte Pendragon. Here is the first magic Jonathan ever taught me. You take a teacup and you cover it with a napkin, and then you remove the teacup from the saucer without spilling the tea. And if you're dexterous enough for that, then this should be simple. Do you want to learn that? Stick around and maybe Jonathan will teach you.
Still to come, NASA reports that all systems are go for the most incredible illusion ever attempted, the vanishing space shuttle. Germany's master of sleight of hand, Topaz. Tom Mullica, the man with the asbestos mouth. And world champion magician Lance Burton on the world's greatest magic. Continues.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Pendragon. Here's what you need. A saucer and a cup, a napkin, and a round piece of construction paper larger than the cup. You glue the saucer to the cup. You glue the round piece of construction paper to the napkin. Then you take the napkin and you cover the cup like this. You grab the round piece of construction paper and you turn the saucer like this underneath the napkin, removing it. That's all you need to do. Crush it and fool your friends. Remember that secrets are only tools. The presentation you give, that's the art.
Just working on the cup thing. Welcome back to Caesar's Palace and the world's greatest magic. You know, every 3 years, the world's magicians get together and elect themselves a champion, the best of the best. Our next performer is the first American ever to win this incredible honor. He will be performing what many of his fellow magicians call his greatest illusion. Ladies and gentlemen, don't take your eyes off Lance Burton.
Hi, how are you? Drink? If at first you don't succeed, so I couldn't help but notice you sitting here all alone.
Lance, use mine.
Thanks, Robert. This won't take long. Ow! Want some more? Who are you? What do you want?
Howdy, I'm Matt King. And in addition to being a snazzy dresser, women like a guy with class. I'll show you what I mean. Howdy, I'm Matt King. Oh, geez, I had the straw on upside down. Wait, don't leave. Here, I'll teach you a magic trick. This is easy and kind of funny. You get a glass and a straw. Wait, that's not the professional method. I'll show you the professional way. You can get the whole straw full of water from the bottom to the top. Watch this. Oh. She'll be back. She's probably just gone up to tell her friends what a suave guy she met. I can sense these things.
I'm Ben Vereen, and I'm here with Bill Malone, who has promised to show me a trick that's going to help me win in the casinos. And afterwards, maybe he'll show it to you. So, Bill, lay it on me.
Well, Ben, nobody's won anything yet, but I'll give it a try.
Okay.
Hold your hand out. I have a silver dollar here.
Okay.
We're going to play a little game, okay?
All right.
I'm going to go like this 3 times. On the 3rd time, if you grab the coin out of my hand, you get $100. Okay? Don't get excited. Nobody's won yet.
Well, wait. You haven't played me yet.
Okay,
come on.
On the 3rd try, you got to be quick.
I got it.
1, 2, 3. Did you get it? Did you get it? Open your hand.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, Ben, I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'll tell you
Wait. How did you do that?
I'll teach you how it's done. Not only that, but when we come back, I'll teach all of you at home, too.
Never mind them. How did you do that, man?
I'll tell you as soon as we come back.
Still to come, history may be made tonight when Franz Harari attempts to vanish the space shuttle. You won't believe your eyes. A woman crawls through a man's chest when the Pendragons return. And the most amazing levitation in the history of magic with rising magical star Brett Daniels. This and much more on the world's greatest magic.
In case you just joined us, I'm Ben Vereen, and this is Bill Malone. Now, he's going to show us how he made that coin disappear, aren't you?
I will. With that attitude, I think
you.
I will. I better put it that way. Hold out your hand. It's not as hard as you thought. Actually, it's easy.
Okay.
What you need is any coin. I use $1. Then you go to your local mall and get yourself one of these wigs.
I got a wig.
Wig's an option, but you could use it if you like.
Okay.
Now, here's how it works. See, when I go like this 3 times,
yes.
On the 3rd time, I cheat. Sorry, Ben. But see, when I go like this, on the 3rd time, when you go to grab the coin, I go 1, 2, and on the 3rd time, I lay the coin on my head, and I come down like I have it. When I do that, you close your hand, you open it, and the coin is gone. And Ben, have a lot of fun with it, but make me one promise. Don't ever tell anyone how that's done, and I mean it.
I'm not going to tell anyone how it's done. You're not going to tell anyone how it's done, are you? There, you see?
Glad you didn't get that 100.
You know something? You're a coin head.
Thanks, Ben.
Many feel the most difficult branch of magic is an area known as manipulation, where all the magic is created by these 10 guys. The world master of manipulation is with us tonight. He's from Germany, and he's beyond cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Topaz.
You might have forgot the journey
Our next magician has developed something so unique that no other magician has ever been able to duplicate what he does. Mainly because no other magician has ever been able to figure out the exact secret. So keep telling yourselves, this is just an illusion. This is just an illusion. But it won't help. Here's the totally amazing Tom Mullica.
Boy, these are pretty good. Boy, doesn't that breeze feel good? Thank you. Thank you very much. Have you ever been this close to a geek? Did she say yes? Thank you very much. You're very strange. Oh, what the heck? Boy, those things are bland as hell, aren't they? You want one? You want one? What? You want one? Oh, you don't mind if I smoke, do you? Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Howdy, I'm Mac King. What women really like is a guy with a sense of humor. I'll show you what I mean. Howdy, I'm Mac King. My chiropractor says if you grab your chin firmly with one hand and shove your head to the side with your other hand, you can fix your neck. It's one of these little toys.
That's amazing.
Our next performer has exploded onto the magic scene, and the reason is simple. He has created new illusions that mystify not only folks like you and me, but magicians too. Don't take your eyes off Brett Daniels.
I need someone from the audience to help me out. Would you like to help? What's your name? Maria. Okay, Maria, come on over here. Take any card you like. Now be very careful, don't let me see it. Take that card, show it to the audience. Show it to the camera so that everybody at home will see it. And look at it and memorize your card. Got it? Good. Take that card, put it back anywhere inside of the deck. And take the whole deck, shuffle them up for me. Thanks very much. What was your card? Good boy. So how about it? Do you guys believe in magic? Good answer. Right now, I'd like to show you something that combines the art of illusion with the power of passion and the mystery of romance.
And I'm here with Tom Mullica, who has an amazing trick to show us.
Thank you very much. And she's right, this is a good trick. It's done with a man's pocket handkerchief, a linen handkerchief, and it really is a real one. Yes. Now watch closely. There's nothing more than what I'm actually doing. I'm twirling the handkerchief up, and now I need the scissors. This is something you carry with you at most times.
Always.
Okay. What a cut up. Now doesn't this look real? Doesn't that look just like I'm cutting the handkerchief?
Yeah.
You may even hear it in the...
at home.
That's right. You people at home may even hear that.
Well, that's definitely two
That's
pieces.
what I thought when I first saw it, too. Doesn't it look like there's two pieces here? Now, this is the neat part. If you twirl this up and give it a little woodgy, blow on that.
Oh, wow. You saying I can do this? You're going to teach me?
You can do it, so can they, and we'll teach it to everybody when we come back from the commercial.
Okay.
When we return, the sensual illusions of Melinda, First Lady of Magic. And Max Maven returns.
Once again, we're going to involve the viewers at home, this large panel with celebrity portraits. So come out of your chair and come up to the TV set. I'm talking to you.
And at Cape Canaveral, all systems are go for the most incredible illusion ever presented on television. The Vanishing Space Shuttle. On the world's greatest magic. World's greatest magic.
Hi, I'm Nicole Eggert, and we are back with Tom Mullica. Now, you promised me you're going to show me how to do this trick.
I did, and I always keep my promises. It really is done with a normal man's white linen handkerchief. You take it from the two opposite diagonal corners, and you roll it like this. Now, when you cut the handkerchief in the middle, you really are cutting it exactly in the center.
Right.
So far, everything is just the way you see it. Thank you. Now, what you do is you take these two pieces, and we have two new ends, these two opposite diagonals and these two opposite diagonals. See these two corners?
Yep.
So when you place them together, you now have two corners here and two corners here. These are the corners that you're going to pull at the end. Okay. So these are just twirled around the middle. See, we still see our four corners. And I grabbed these, and I had you blow on it. And when you did, it looks like the handkerchief is back together, but if you look at it very closely, you'll see exactly how it's done.
Oh, so it is two pieces.
It is. Didn't it look real?
Okay, yes, it's very
And you can do it yourself. So can you. Have fun with it.
One of the most enduring mysteries of magic, it's not an illusion or trick, is the curious fact that throughout the ages, magic has been a male-dominated art. Now, here is one woman who, more than anyone else, is changing that tradition. Here is the First Lady of Magic, Melinda.
Thank you. You know, it's an honor for me to be performing here on the world's greatest magic at Caesar's Palace Hotel. I can't believe it. It's like a dream come true. And you know, dreams do come true. When I was a little girl, I dreamt that I was a magician. And I pursued that dream with all my heart and soul. And the first trick that I learned was the mystery of the silver ball. I'm going to perform that for you right now. And I dedicate it to all of you who have dreams.
We brought them back because they do something you've just got to see. Jonathan and Charlotte Pendragon.
Only minutes away from Franz Harari's incredible attempt to vanish the Space Shuttle Explorer.
We're going to have to contend with that. It's not going to be fun, but I'm pretty sure if we can isolate the shuttle, here, take a look at this.
And get ready to come to your television screens so that Max Maven can read your mind.
Exactly. Because what we're going to do is to play a game involving these 15 celebrity portraits.
On the world's greatest magic.
Welcome back to Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas. Max Maven is back with something he calls mind control. But it's your mind he's going to try to control. And just by standing up and touching your television screens, Max will make the magic happen to you at home. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Maven.
Thanks, Bob. Once again, we're going to involve the viewers at home, this large panel with celebrity portraits. So come out of your chair and come up to the TV set. I'm talking to you. Get out of that chair, come right over here, right up to the screen. Exactly. Because what we're going to do is to play a game involving these 15 celebrity portraits. So if you would, listen carefully. Take your forefinger and touch it on the screen on any female face. Any one of the women displayed on your screen, put your finger there. Good. Now, if you would, move left or right to the nearest male portrait. Good. Move up or down to the nearest female portrait. So at this point, you've moved all over the screen. I'm going to eliminate some of these pictures, but hopefully not eliminate the one your finger is currently on. So let's see. I think we can do away with, well, Crystal Bernard. She's on the NBC show Wings, so we'll sort of fly her out of here. And while we're at it, we'll have Michael Jackson sort of moonwalk his way off screen. And Kim Alexis, we can do away with that. We've eliminated one entire column. And in fact, let's go over to the other side of the display and get rid of the entire British royalty. The monarchy is out for this evening, and we're down to 9 portraits. Hopefully your finger is still on one of the portraits that remain. You're going to make a move now, but remember, once a portrait is gone, you can't move there. You can't move to an empty space, you have to move to a picture. But I'll give you a choice. I want you to move one space, one step, either to the right or down. Move one position to the right or one position down to a new portrait. Good. I'm going to, let's see, how about we get rid of Paul Reiser? Paul, we're mad about you, but not for this particular game. So we'll get rid of that. I think Blossom's Joey Lawrence. He can get his singing career back in order, and we'll do away with him for right now. And as for Nancy Reagan, we'll just say no. Now that leaves 6 celebrity portraits. I want you to move your finger one time, but this time you can either move one space up, one space down, one space to the left, or one space to the right. The choice is yours. Make one move. Good. You know, George Burns is going to be celebrating his 100th birthday right here at Caesars very soon. We'll let him take some time out to practice and give him the rest of the show off. 5 to go. I want you to make 3 moves this time. And again, each move can be up, down, left, or right. Make one move, then another move, and then a third move. And you're satisfied that was your own choice. I'm going to get rid of Jerry Seinfeld. He's got his own NBC series. He doesn't need to be on this show. We're down to 4 possibilities. I want you to make 2 moves. Again, the first move can be left, right, up, or down, and so can the second. 2 moves it is. Fine. We'll eliminate, well, you know, Celia Ward won an Emmy recently for her work on Sisters, so she doesn't need the glory for this. We're down to 3 possibilities. You can either move one space up, one space down, one space to the left, or one space to the right. Make one move. I'm going to remove Beverly Johnson and Wayne Newton, which leaves us exactly where your finger is at on Anna Nicole Smith. No, wait. I know what you're thinking. It's my job. Some of you are thinking, hey, he just got lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, luck had nothing to do with it. I knew you were going to end up on Anna Nicole Smith days ago, and here is my proof. Anna Nicole Smith.
Thank you, Max. Making millions of people think about me.
I don't think that was necessary for me to do that. I think they would have thought about you at any rate. Anna Nicole Smith, ladies and gentlemen.
Just about everybody plays cards. If poker's your poison, here comes your nightmare. And tonight is one of the few times he's been allowed inside a casino. Bill Malone.
Thank you. Yes. Wow, what a crowd. You guys are really good. Excuse me. Oh. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start off. Have you ever heard of a guy named Sam the Bellhop? Did you ever hear Sam the Bellhop? Okay, that's good. He never existed. But if Sam the Bellhop did exist, he would own his own little restaurant right down the street from a place called the 654 Club. Have you ever been in a 654 Club? You don't go out that much, huh? It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'll keep your little secret. See, one day, Sam the Bellhop was in his restaurant, and it was kind of slow that night, almost like here. But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the 2 big doors opened up wide, and into the restaurant walked 4 gentlemen dressed up like kings. So they're sitting there for a little while, and they're having a pretty good time until they call Sam over. They said, "Excuse us, Sam, this is our first time here, and we're kind of lonely. Would you do us a favor? Would you find us some women to help make the time go by?" Sam looked at his watch and said, "Well, it's kind of early, but I'll see what I could do." So the cards were cut. Sir, would you please cut the cards? Thank you, sir. Nobody's ever done it that well. So the cards were cut. Sam took a little walk. He went down 1, 2, 3 blocks, said the best we could do is a couple brunettes and a couple of redheads. They said, "Well, Sam," that's what they said. They said, "Sam, that's great. Where'd you get them?" He said, "Oh, the 654 Club. It's right down the block." They said, "Sam, you're a heck of a guy. Here's a $2 tip for you, Sam, a $2 tip." All of a sudden, they get kind of bored and they feel like having a game of cards. The only problem is they don't have enough card players. They said, "Sam, would you do us a favor? Could you find us some card players?" Sam said, "It's still early, but I'll see what I could do." So the cards were cut again. Mrs. Bobbitt, would you please make the cut? Hope that's not your real name. So the cards were cut, and again, Sam took another walk. 1, 2, 3 more blocks. Said the best we could do is 4 guys, but they're all named Jack. They said, well, Sam, that's what they said. Well, Sam, that's great. Where'd you get him? He said, oh, the 654 Club, right down the block. They said, Sam, you really are a heck of a guy. Here's another $2 tip for you. So now they're in this big poker game. All of a sudden, the Kings run into some bad luck, and they owe the girls some money. The only problem is all they have is a $40 check. They said, Sam, could you cash the check and get us a couple of 20s? Sam said, well, I didn't even have this watch when I came here. I love my job. Sam said it's still kind of early, but I'll see what I could do. So the cards were cut once more. Would you please cut the cards? Thanks. God, I like when you do it. She wants me. Can you tell Mike? So the cards were cut again. Sam took another walk. 1, 2, 3 more blocks. Said the best we could do, we're out of 20s. We had to give you 4 10s. They said, well, Sam, that's great. Here's another $2 tip for you. So now they're really starting to like this guy, Sam. They said, you know what, Sam, you really are a nice guy. You remind us of that magician, Bill Malone. He says, oh, thank you. Nobody's that nice, for crying out loud. They said, Sam, you're kind of a young guy. He said, well, kind of. They said, we guess your age to be, what, about 38? He says, you're close. I'm 39. They said, do you live here at the club? He says, oh, no. I live at 1329 West State Street. They said, do you gamble? He says, I gamble every day down at the 654 Club right down the block. They said, do you ever see any good poker hands? He said, you wouldn't believe it. The other day, this handsome-looking guy named Michael, he was there. He had 3 7s and a pair of 8s. They said, wow, that's a full house. Did he win? They said, no, this other guy had 3 aces and a pair of 9s. They said, did he win? They said, no, Bill Malone, the magician, he had a straight flush. And that's the story of Sam the Bellhop and the 654 Club. Thank you very much. Excuse me.
Hello, I'm Kim Alexis, and I'm here with magician Fielding West, who promises me he can teach me how to make anything disappear. Is that right?
Well, anything. I'll tell you the one thing that I can make disappear faster than anything else is money.
Oh, well, me too.
Well, I guess that's no special talent there. But I'm going to have a very special trick to show you today, Kim. I want you to hold this silver dollar from Caesars. And I want to show you my hands. Both of them are empty, but we're only going to use one hand to do this special illusion.
Okay.
Now, I want you to place that coin there. I'm going to take this hand, place it behind my back.
All right.
You put that one coin right there in the palm of my hand.
Got it.
See that handkerchief on my lap?
Yeah.
Cover up the coin.
Okay.
There you go. Now, Kim, just to make sure there's no hanky-panky,
all right,
I want you to reach underneath that handkerchief and feel and make sure the coin is still there.
Yep, it's there.
Is it there? This lady right here, would you reach underneath the handkerchief? Can you feel the coin? Is it there? And this gentleman over here, sir, would you verify for us that the coin is still there? It's there? Now, Kim, here comes the magic. Very slowly, pull that handkerchief off my hand.
That's it?
That's it. Now, is that amazing? Now, watch this. Look what I have over here in my other hand.
Hey, wait a minute. How did you do that?
I'll tell you, and I'll tell you as soon as we come back.
Still to come, a new style of magic from a charming Canadian, Elaine Choquette. And the countdown continues.
Upon my command, a large solar screen will momentarily raise, covering the orbiter from sight. When it drops, and if all goes well, the people on the lift will be completely visible, but the orbiter will be gone.
Stay tuned for more of the world's greatest magic.
I'm here with Fielding West. Now, you did promise me you will teach me that coin trick, right?
Yes, I'm going to teach you and everybody at home. Watch this. This is the secret to the trick. You need not 1, but 2 coins.
Aha.
Now, before I started the trick, I took the first coin and I put it right back here in my belt. And you didn't see me do that.
No.
All you saw me do was hand you a coin.
Right.
I asked you to place the coin on the palm of my hand.
Right.
Then I asked you to cover it with a handkerchief. Then I asked you to feel underneath and see if it was there. I asked that lady to feel, and this gentleman over here. But this gentleman over here is my secret partner, because when he reached under there to feel the coin, he actually took the coin out. There it is. Then you pulled the handkerchief off. I came up and showed you the coin. What do you think?
Okay, you're my hero.
Well, do I get a kiss?
No, but I'll give you the coin.
Well, that's something I can take to the bank.
Okay, ladies, stand by. He's French, he's from Montreal, and he represents the new wave in magic, a mixture of charm, humor, and magical poetry. He took a day off from a successful show at Caesars Atlantic City to be here with us tonight. You're going to love this guy, Elaine Choquette.
Thank you. Next door to where I live in Montreal, there's a park.
and it's where I often go for walks in the evening. And one night, I noticed a man with silver hair, writing in a notebook. "They're poems," he said. He read one to me, and that was such a special moment. And I hope you feel the same way.
The canvas of love is a pattern of strands, spun on an old loom with vulnerable hands. Such love can move Everest, but shall always remain as fragile as any one strand under strain. The love can be tested and twisted and frayed from feelings betrayed and words left unspoken, promises made and promises broken. Then love comes unraveled, and nothing will rhyme with reason or caring or passage of time. Yet, somewhere, mid ruins and pieces retrieved, the canvas of love may once more be conceived. Woven in dream webs, the magic is spun. When love comes together, the strand becomes one.
Stand by. 2 minutes and counting to magic liftoff.
What you're watching at home is exactly the same as if you were here with us today. All right, guys, are the personnel lifts in place? Cool. Here it goes. Ladies, raise the shield.
Franz Harari is both master illusionist and magical designer. As the star of his own show, Global FX, Franz has amazed audiences on 5 continents. In doing so, he and his illusion team have logged enough miles to reach the moon. And although Franz has yet to perform in space, it's at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida where he meets his greatest challenge. Today, in front of a live audience, Franz will attempt to vanish the Space Shuttle Explorer. Ladies and gentlemen, Franz Harari.
We're here in Cape Canaveral, Florida, at America's gateway to the stars. It was from this location that NASA launched us into space and fueled the imagination of billions. I remember as a boy watching in awe as Neil Armstrong set foot on the surface of the moon.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
To me, that was magic. You see, from that moment on, anything was possible. And today I get a chance to prove that to you as I attempt to make the Explorer disappear. Joining me here at Spaceport USA in Kennedy Space Center are NASA officials Mr. Bill Johnson and Ed Harrison. So tell me, just how big is this thing?
Well, that orbiter is 122 feet long. It's 57 feet tall, 78 feet wide, and weighs 82 tons. It's bolted and cabled down in 12 different locations.
It took 4 cranes 30 days to put the orbiter on site, and it's not going anywhere. Remember, Franz, NASA has only authorized 1 chance. So good luck.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. To better understand how the Explorer will make its magical departure, let's take a look at the model. All right, the audience and cameras are positioned here. I've positioned 2 personnel lifts on either side of the Explorer, one here and one here. Each will take members of our audience to a height of 45 feet, and there they'll have a very clear view of the illusion from behind. Upon my command, a large solar screen will momentarily raise, covering the orbiter from sight. When it drops, and if all goes well, the people on the lift will be completely visible, but the orbiter will be gone. Finally, I'll board this lift here, which will pick me up and carry me through the empty space which was occupied by the orbiter just moments before. Most importantly, at no time during the illusion will the camera cut away. There will be no edits and absolutely no electronic camera trickery. What you'll see is exactly what you would see if you were actually right here in our live audience. All right? Load the people into the personnel lifts.
Roger.
All right, clear the tower.
All clear.
Team, are you ready?
Ready.
Guys, you ready? All right, let's do this. Start the countdown. All right, from this moment on, the camera will not cut away. There will be one continuous shot until after the Explorer has disappeared. More importantly, remember, what you're watching at home is exactly the same as if you were here with us today. All right, guys, are the personnel lifts in place?
In position.
Cool. Here it goes. Ladies, raise the shield. Do it! Guys, let me clear the view completely. All right, ladies, raise the shield. Do it! Come on up here. Come on up. What's your name? Julie, afraid of heights? Cool, come with me.
It was there, and then it was totally not there.
It's gone. It was right there, and it's gone. Unbelievable.
This is really weird.
Thanks. All right, NASA made me promise if I was successful that I'd return the Explorer back to its original home. So here it goes. Ladies, raise the shield. Do it! I'd like to thank NASA for their help and inspiration and for the loan of the Explorer. And I'd like to thank our audience, both here and you at home. Without you, there'd be no magic. Bye-bye for now.
It's unbelievable. Can you believe that?
Ladies and gentlemen, while you spend the next 12 months trying to figure out the unbelievable things we've seen tonight, good luck. The show's producers will be traveling the globe finding the most amazing men and women for next year's World's Greatest Magic. You know, Albert Einstein said that without mystery, life was as meaningless as a snuffed-out candle. We hope that tonight we help bring some of that mystery and wonder into your lives. Thanks for watching. Good night.
It's time again for Classic NBC with the immortal Abbott and Costello.
Hey, Abbott, I understand they made you the manager of this here Colgate team. Why not? So you're the manager?
I'm the manager.
Well, you know, I'd like to know some of the guys' names on the team, so when I meet them on the street or in the ballpark, I'll be able to say hello to those people.
Why, sure, I'll introduce you to the boys. They give them funny names, though, Lou.
Oh, I know they give those ball players awful funny names.
Let's see, on the team we have who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
You the manager?
Yes.
You know the guys' names?
I should.
Well, then tell me the guys' names.
I say who's on first, what's on second, I don't know who's on third.
You the manager?
And then yes.
You know the guys' names?
I'm telling you their names.
Well, who's on first?
Yes.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who is on first?
What are you asking me for? I'm asking you.
Join Jerry Seinfeld's tribute to these comedy legends tomorrow night. Now, stay tuned for Law & Order, next on NBC.
couldn't agree with me more. I love the way
This feels like such a setup.
No,